Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a space round I got with the Sazabi recently. This is the resource satellite, and yeah, I do like using the Sazabi. I think I'm probably better with the new Gundam, but that's just how it works sometimes. And yeah, I actually, in attempting to get one of the Dogas, I wound up rolling the Sazabi on my other account, so I now have it on both. So, unfortunately, that means that since I'm using it on my other account, I do not have the advantage of the Psycho frame, so I'll take a little more damage, and my funnel lock will be a little slower. Using follow funnels to tag that person until they're overheated, and then I can use lock-on funnels. And just... the beam shot rifle is pretty good. I've gotten a little more used to it, and yeah, from a distance, charged shots do better, and of course up close you can get good stunning power out of the uncharged shots. So, just all, depends on the context of the situation and what you have ready. And that Hama was just trying to get turned fast enough to do anything about me, but I'm pretty sure I am a good bit faster than it can turn, so... And moving up on the enemy, we have a 1604 to nothing lead so far. That will change, I'm almost certain, because, like I said, total shutouts I don't tend to run. Fired my beam naval, followed with the shotgun, got a stun in. Uncharged shot rifle shot was enough to keep New Gundam still, and the beam sword was enough to kill it. So, I've said before, the Sazabi should actually have one more melee weapon than it has. The beam sword axe should have an axe mode. So, it should technically have 3 melee weapons and be able to just, go on a stab fest indefinitely, really. But, just one of those things, it's hard to get every single weapon on a mobile suit, especially when you're already using up most of the quick swap palette. Let's see, that person is dead. We ran him down collectively. And throw some missiles out at their base, just to do some damage on it. There is probably another new Gundam. Might be? Yeah, it's a new Gundam. And let's see. I'm just waiting to line up my beam naval. That was not it, but I am in a good position if I can get close enough to use the sword. Yeah, as you can see, that tackle looked miles away, but at least we get to see the new Gundam's special tackle animation. And now I'm dead. So, not quite the bonus I wanted there, but stuff happens. But yeah, I unsurprisingly, most of the Char's counterattack mobile suits seem to work better in space, given that that's the only place most of them actually got used in the movie. That would be, that would make sense. I do want to see the Hobby Hyzak one day as like a limited mission melee raid. I think that would be fun. Just, just a bare-knuckle fighting raid. Because as far as I know, it does not have any actual weapons on it. So yeah, just give it, like, some kind of special sensor powers or something. Or, just make it a stealth punchy raid. Because why not? And, yeah. So, and my, gun is phasing entirely through that rock, because video games. And I do like that they remembered that Sazabi's cockpit hatch is in the head. So they're usually pretty good about that. There's a couple of hatches in this game that do not open correctly, looking at you, GP01, but otherwise they tend to be pretty good about that. I realized I was approaching the enemy spawn point by myself, and it was time to pull back. And I'll get over where number 1 is, because I could use some backup. Also, whoever that is just... they're not doing a lot of damage to me, because I'm pretty sure I have maxed out beam defense on this, but they really did chase me pretty hard. Oh, it's a Gundam Mark V. That's not a good matchup, buddy. Because you're about to be dead if I can help it. Didn't quite have time to do the full dead, but I should be able to, fill out the dead right about now. Yep, apparently I out-priority a Gundam Mark V, and that is just weird. I'm assuming the Sazabi has melee priority 3. As always, feel free to correct me in the comments if I do not know, if I have said that incorrectly, but yeah, it is strong, and it's pretty good at holding things still with its various stun weapons and then stabbing them to death. Or just, funneling them to death, or whatever else you need to do. It's versatile. It's one of those things where, its stats and such seem to be kind of set up towards melee, but it can do anything, so... It probably has enough slots that if you really want to, you can set it up as a shooty suit entirely. But and shot there. Too late. Iframes out, so funnels up, and there we go. And didn't quite get the kill, but I got some damage in, and yeah, we're kind of running away with this one right now. That may change. You know how what I usually say. So, to be honest, sometimes lately, because I've gotten behind on things from time to time, if I get a particularly one-sided round where I think my performance was interesting enough, I do kind of bend that. But given that they just all spawned in en masse, I have a feeling they're about to catch up via killing us all. Because they're all here fresh, they're pretty well concentrated, we are a little bit more spread out. I'm pretty sure they may have an edge here. But, let's see, I'm off by myself dealing with this person, which kind of ideal, like I've said, you know, not good to have too many people peel off in pursuit of a single target, so if I could handle it myself, that's great. That person is now dead. Okay, we managed to, they got a couple of us, but we managed to pull that off better than I expected. Threw some missiles out, they weren't enough to stun, I think because it threw the new Gundam Psycho Frame, which they really did a good job of replicating the Psycho Frame effect from the movie. Just, it's a very particular kind of graphic, I think, and I think they did a nice job of it. And let's see where we are at and where we are going. Yeah, it looks like they might be yeah, they're catching up a little bit now. They're still 7,000 points behind, but at a you know, in a 700 room, that's not everything. That's like 2 team wipes and they catch up, which, you know, given how separated we are, not impossible at all. But gonna give it my best, of course, and stick with this other person. Somebody's out there by themselves. Number 5 is. And yeah, we're going to move in and try and help, but they're just too surrounded and too almost dead. I don't think we're going to be able to do too much. Missed that shot by a mile. Naval time. And maybe got the stun, maybe didn't, but I was too far away to capitalize. And, yep, I think that swing would have hit the Hama Hama, but it was, of course, interrupted because I got stunned, so yeah, I'm trying to take on 3 people, and I'm going to die so much. I need to get back towards my team. Hopefully, you know, that's another thing about a lead like this, is you feel a little bit less, you know, I tend to get a little reckless when we have a lead like this. Because, yeah, there's only 10 seconds left. And, let's see, caught him in the back, so I win that exchange. And now we clash. Every clash keeps me alive a little longer. Tackled for the iframes, and I made it to the buzzer, so not bad considering I got myself good and beat up there at the very end. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this round's gone. And I got top score and top damage at 172,000. So yeah, such is the power of the Sazabi in space. And yeah, so 6 kills, 2 deaths, not bad either. So I'm pretty pleased with that, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! It's kind of ridiculous in its way that I wound up with the Sazabi on this account, because I wound up buying some yen for my Japanese account because I was like one yen card's worth of spins away from the last step on the Sazabi step up. So I got that, and then, like I said, a week later, I think during the Gyune Doga banner, I dropped the Sazabi on this account. So, you know, of course. But I can't be too upset about that because, you know, I did get it. I got a couple other things I didn't have. I'm pretty sure that's when I got the XS Gundam that I've been wanting for so long. And the Psycho Frame part is really good. So, yeah.